Cruise speed is, yeah, cruise speed is 350 kmph. Maximum speed can be a bit more than that, say 450 kmph.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now you design for the worst case of these two. Noted down, Sandita, the specifications.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ceiling height, you find out the, the elevation of the highest peak in that area. Okay.
Okay, sir.
It should be at least, around 1,000 meter more than that.
1,000 meter or 1,000 feet, sir?
1,000 meter.
Okay, sir.
That should be the absolute ceiling. So service ceiling will be only some 80 or 90% of that. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm talking about absolute ceiling
Okay.
in your case. Okay. So that's all. The specifications are over. We'll go to the previous one, previous aircraft.
Super, sir.
The first one.
Yes, sir. This one.
That one. That one. That's good. You'll get some nooks and some small, wind, some ponds like this in the middle of the forest, no? In
Yes,
valleys
sir.
or somewhere. Yeah, yeah. So you should analyze all those things. Where are they? Hmm? Are they good enough
Yes.
for this purpose? You have to analyze. In case suddenly you have to go very urgently, you can't go to Arabian Sea and come back.
Yes, sir.
So in that area, where are they? You have to find out, if possible. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The others, the requirements which are not specified me already. So you take care of those things. Typical characteristics. Okay. Pretty
Okay.
challenging design, I'm warning you. So you have to be on the alert. Okay. Very alertly design. Okay.
Okay,
Good.
sir.
All the best. Not impossible, but you may make mistakes if you are careless. Okay.
Yes.
Good, Kevin. All the best to your group. Akash, are you ready to show your face?
Thank you, sir. So I'm
Yes,
stopping,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
You can
you
see, sir.
can go to the
We can see, sir.
participants list and
Sir is visible.
Is visible. No, not yet. Participants list. Where is Akash? Ah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Fantastic, fantastic. I got you. I got you.
thank you.
Fantastic. Okay, good. Okay, thanks. Akash. Right. So, how about the next group? Oh, I didn't tell who it was, right?
Yes, sir. You haven't.
I haven't. Okay. Group number 9, regional short haul aircraft.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Who are in that group? So after 9, I'm just giving you. 13 will give the next presentation. Group 13, tactical fighter. So group
So 1
13,
second.
Hmm.
I'll share the presentation.
Yes,
Group 13.
sure.
Okay, okay.
Is my computer screen visible, sir?
Visible. Thank you.
Okay.
Mhm.
morning. I'm Shamla Iyer. I will be presenting on the topic short-haul regional aircrafts. I, Satyavardhan, Nitin, and Raj have done a survey of a few aircrafts, and I will be presenting the comparisons. Regional short-haul aircrafts are designed to carry up to 100 passengers. Typically, a short-haul flight is any direct or non-stop flight that flies anywhere under 3 hours. Uh, as short haul flight times are quite short, they generally fly around 4 or 6 times each day, and these are mostly domestic flights, and we will only looking at them in this presentation. The types are commuter aircrafts and general aircrafts. Commuter aircrafts carries person to and fro from work, and general aviation is for recreational purposes. So we have computed this table, and I will only be explaining some of these. We have taken 4 turbofan engine aircrafts, them being Boeing 737-600A, Embraer 190, Boeing 717-200, and Embraer E170.
Yeah,
And
okay.
one
Shamla,
turbofan.
Shamla. Just
Yes,
go
sir.
through the parameters which I say. Okay. Range. Okay.
Oh, okay, sir. If
Range. Okay.
you
From
the
to
both
what? From
Embraer.
minimum is what? Maximum is what?
Okay, sir. So the maximum range was found to be 3,800 kilometer, and the minimum was
3982. 3982. Embraer E7.
3,982
So
kilometer.
you can say from 1,500 to 4,000 kilometers. That
Okay, sir.
amount of accuracy is good enough. Then what is
Okay,
the
sir.
range of Mach numbers? Mach number is maximum Mach number. Yeah. What is the range?
Maximum Mach number was found to be 0.82 and minimum
No, no, no.
0.6.
65.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then cruising Mach number.
Cruising minimum was 0.42 and maximum was 0.785.
Cruise height or go to ceiling.
So the ceiling was found to be 12,500 maximum,
Now what is
7,000
the unit?
meters,
Meters. Okay. Okay. Okay.
and 7,600 minimum.
Okay. Okay. Now
And
all other things will come as
yes, sir.
a result of your design.
Yes,
Since
sir.
cruising speeds you told already.
Yes, sir.
All other things are not really, right now we don't need it. Go to the next slide.
Uh, so there are the advantages that it should be having.
Hmm.
So
Tell me, yeah. Now
yes.
you can go through all this, yeah.
Oh, okay, sir. So there should be low developmental cost with low cost components, reduced operating costs. They should have a longer life, and the air traffic management system is usually simple for these type of aircrafts. So it also should have reduced noise, and the Embraer 170 was having very high noise, and hence the production was stopped, and the fuel economy should be greater.
Okay,
So, yes.
sure. Okay, next one.
These are the
That's all.
aircrafts that we do.
What is the last point? Greater speed and range, greater fuel economy. Okay, okay,
So,
right. Now, have you? I want a very very short haul. Okay, what I am telling
okay,
is, it may not fall into this category, but still it will fall the category of regional or short haul aircraft.
okay, sir.
Okay, so go to the specifications again. I will tell you two places in America. Okay,
Okay,
so one is Atlanta, all in the same state. One is Atlanta. Okay,
okay, sir.
Atlanta in what state is Alabama? Alabama state. There is an Atlanta city. Okay,
Okay,
probably
sir.
the busiest airport in the world.
Okay,
Probably it has more than 40 terminals.
okay, sir.
Okay, so you can imagine the kind of traffic it will have, air traffic. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Every minute, one aircraft will take off from there. And in the same state, not far away, hardly few hundred kilometers away, hardly few hundred kilometers away. Hmm? There is a city called Huntsville.
Okay,
you have a NASA space, space station there. You check out what NASA is there. Okay, they have very good
Okay,
NASA space launch center also is there.
Okay, sir.
These well, let's say some of these employees, okay, when they are returning, this NASA wants to have a special aircraft
Okay.
which can ferry them to Atlanta and back. They go on, long trips. They go on probably to other countries, or, northern part of USA, which are very, very far away. Now,
Okay, sir.
NASA wants to have a private arrangements for its employees. Just, whoever is traveling from there, drop them at this Atlanta and come back. So it is for this purpose you are designing.
Okay,
So
sir.
the range is from Atlanta to Huntsville, or if you are not refueling, twice that range.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
and the number of passengers you can take it as around 50.
Okay, sir.
50 passengers,
Okay, sir.
and you have to reach there by an hour or so.
Okay, sir.
Around an hour. I want to reach there by within an hour of takeoff and landing time. The time should be not more than 1 to 2 hours, not more than that. Okay, if it's less than that, I'm happy.
Okay, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't want it to be too costly. Also, you have mentioned all those requirements also, no?
Yes,
To be
sir.
affordable
Within
for the
millions.
company. So you have to be it will be as affordable as possible for the company and passengers. At the same time, you should have some the minimum level of comfort for the crew also, crew and passengers also. Okay,
Okay.
not that you won't have anything. You should have the minimum. You can't put a wooden stool there and ask people to sit. No, it's not army. Okay,
Okay, sir.
it is passengers be comfortable, but the company doesn't want to have a luxury aircraft there and waste money on that aspect. Understand what's
Yes,
so
sir.
you are designing an airplane for NASA for this purpose.
Okay.
All the other things I leave it to you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, noted down.
Yes, sir.
No, I am asking Sandita.
Yes, sir. Noted.
Yeah. So this may be different from what you have surveyed, but this is the design I am giving you.
Okay, sir.
So it's like, even if someone comes to, it will be a daily service. If people or guests come to Atlanta from other places, she'll be able to go there and come back. So every day it goes once and comes back, not more than once.
Okay, sir.
That's it. Now you design, okay? I'm not giving you more than your group. Okay, because of the lack of information, it's going to be challenging. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. Next,
Good
group
morning,
number
sir.
9. No? Wait. Group number 9. No, whose group number 9 just now presented. I told group 13 next is it? Tactical fighter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Group 13. Who's group 13?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'll just inform the other group also who are supposed to be next. Group 6 should be ready next. Okay. Amphibious aircraft.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Group 13. Yeah.
Should I start? Should I share
Yeah.
this?
Please start. Please start.
Is the screen visible, sir?
Yeah.
So, good morning, one and all. So, it's me, Sana Yusuf, serial number 59. And on the behalf of my group, we have been assigned the tactical fighters.
Tell your group numbers and group members. Members
Yes,
of the
yes,
group. Yeah.
yes, sir. It's number 14, Divya Tejas. It's number
No.
30, Rajeshri.
Hmm.
It's number 44, Surya Prasad.
Surya Prashant or Surya Prasad?
Prasant.
Surya Prasant. Can Surya Prasant? I want to see his face. It is there in the Surya Prasant. Is he there here today?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a profile picture which I can see, or you want to share your screen?
I don't have profile picture.
Yeah. Can you share your screen? I just want to know who you are. That's it. Nothing else. Surya Prasad. Yeah. Prasad or Prasant?
Prasad, sir.
Prasad. Oh,
Sir,
okay. Yes. Once I look at your face, I know who you are. Yeah. Good. Okay. Surya Prasad. Okay.
Can I start now, sir?
Yeah, please start.
Yeah. So we were assigned tactical fighters. So today I'll be giving just an introduction about just a brief about tactical fighters and the aircraft we have chosen. So tactical fighter was a validation program which was undertaken by United Nations Air Force. So tactical fighters are fixed-wing military aircraft which are designed primarily for air-to-air combat. In military conflict, the role of fighter aircraft is to establish the air supremacy of the battlefield. So it provides opportunity for tactical and strategic bombing. And some of the key features are high speed and maneuverability. So they
See,
achieve
Sana,
maneuverability. Yes, yes, sir.
your aircraft doesn't have to be a strategic bomber, just
Yes,
tactical fighter.
yes,
Now,
yes,
so you have to describe the difference between tactical and
yes,
strategic. It was already described by the earlier group. You can
yes.
describe once more.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
So, the tactical aircrafts are fixed-wing military aircraft, which are designed for air-to-air combat. So, in military conflict, the role of fighter aircraft is to establish the air supremacy of the battlefield. So, it provides opportunity for a tactical supremacy in the battlefield. So, the key performance are high speed and maneuverability, which is achieved by having the high thrust-to-weight ratio, low wing aspect ratio, and swept wing. So there are many tactical fighters we have currently. Out of them, we have chosen four of them. First, we have Eurofighter Typhoon. It's the world's most advanced swing role combat aircraft, which provides simultaneously deployable air-to-air and air-to-surface capabilities. So the payload is 9,000 kgs with a range of 2,900 kilometers. The service ceiling is 16,757 meters. Length 15.96 with a wingspan of 10.95 and height of 5.28. In the second, we have Dassault Rafale. It is a French twin-wing canard delta wing with moving canard and has a swept back angle of approximately 48 degrees. Payload 9,500 kgs, range of 3,700 kilometers. Service ceiling 15,240 meters. The length is 15.27 with a wingspan of 10.90. So in the number third, we have Tejas. Tejas has many advanced features like it has beyond visual range missile capabilities. It has air-to-air refueling and air-to-ground weapon. So it is the lightest combat aircraft with the
Which
payload.
beyond visual range is, I mean, even Rafale, latest Rafale also has
Yes, sir.
beyond visual range. Okay, yeah.
So payload has a payload of 5,300 kgs with a range of 1,850 kilometers. The length is 13.20 with a wingspan of 8.20 and height of 4.40. So at the last we have Sukhoi Su-35. It is a 4++ fighter jet and carries a 30 cannon. It has 12 hard points and can detect targets at more than 400 kilometers. While its radar can track up to 30 targets simultaneously, the fighter has range in excess of 3,500 kilometers. It has range of 3,600 kilometers and it is supported by turbofan, which has it is 6.3 kilonewton thrust. The service ceiling is 18,000 meters. It has length of 21.9 with a wingspan of 15.3 and height of 5.9. So these were the four tactical fighters we have chosen, and can we summarize in the table?
Okay, for your design, Sana,
Yes, sir.
note down your payload is going to be 10,000 kg.
Yes, sir.
Maximum range maximum Mach number is only 1.5,
Yes, sir.
but range is 4,500 kilometers.
Yes, sir.
And service ceiling is only 14 kilometer height. 14, 4.
14-kilometer height.
And in addition to that, you have a roll rate requirement. There's
So,
something
sorry.
called roll rate. It's going to be, challenging for you finally, but that is the challenge. Challenge you'll be having here. It is a
Okay.
roll rate requirement. Roll rate.
Yes, sir.
You should be able to fighter, no? You should be able to maneuver and all those stuff. Okay.
Yes, sir.
During combat. So the roll rate is a measure of the maneuverability of the aircraft. Just like your tightest turn and fastest turn,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
there's a roll rate requirement. Roll rate should be greater than 360 degree per second during combat. In 1 second, you should be able to do one complete rotation for roll.
Yes, sir.
So what will you do for that? You have to figure out. And parameter to optimize this, the radar signature should be as low as possible, as small as possible.
Yes, sir.
And the payload. Payload, have I told you?
Payload, you have told me 10,000 kg, sir.
10,000 kg. Okay. Now within that, it needs to have, at least 8 hard points. At least.
Yes, sir.
I leave it to you the combination of machine gun, air to
Yes,
air,
sir.
air to surface. I leave it to you what you want. Okay, the mixture you can decide.
Yes, sir.
So now, have I missed out anything? Yeah, climb rate, maximum climb rate.
Yes, sir.
So maximum climb rate should be more than 30 meter per second at least.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then it should be able to take off and land. Take off and land from Jaipur, let's say,
Yes, sir.
or any other airport which is nearer to Chinese border. Dehradun as an airport.
Yes, sir. Dehradun has an airport.
Yeah. So Dehradun, it should be able to take off and land there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So it should be able to operate in that Himalayan territory, China area there. Okay.
Yes,
Near
sir.
Nepal. Right. So that's it. That's the design specification for your tactical fighter. Now, what
Yes,
is
sir.
the difference between tactical and strategic?
So, tactical is basically for the air-to-air combat, sir, to maintain the supremacy. So, strategic is for bombing on the ground, on the enemy base.
Enemy base where they have a lot of such aircrafts, for example.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Shani. So can we have one more or we'll stop here? We'll have one more. We'll risk it. Okay. So today, who going to the next group? Six, sir. Group 6.
Yes, sir.
Amphibious aircraft. Okay, quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, can you see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Yes.
Ananta Krishna, Krishnamurli, Sanjeev Krishna, Yuvaraj. Yeah, you know all of them. Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. So, good morning, everyone. So, we are Group 6 and we are going to present on the aircraft as amphibious aircraft. So, as the name suggests, we would like to tell that amphibious aircraft acts exactly like an amphibian. That is, like it can land both on land and in water. So, this gives them
Or how about snow?
yes, sir.
Snow.
Some of
How
them
about?
have the capacity to land on snow also, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So the main problem with this aircraft is like they are heavier and complex than the conventional aircrafts. So this is because of their floats and the fuselage design. So and the next thing is that they have a reduced performance. That is, they will have lower range and fuel economy. So this makes them a separate class from the conventional aircrafts. So, amphibious aircrafts have a subcategory that is called as seaplanes, and the seaplanes actually are divided into further two. So, seaplanes actually means only the ability to land on the water. So, the further division of seaplanes gives us this flying boats and float planes. So, these two are the main divisions of this subclass. So, flying boats are actually defined by the name. The fuselage is actually a boat. So the bottom of the fuselage is completely designed to withstand the loads as if behaves like a boat. And the float planes category has a separate float which makes this aircraft stay aloft. The picture actually shows a float plane category, and we'll be seeing about flying boats. So these are the 5 aircrafts that we chose for a survey, and the first 3 aircrafts are going to be presented. Will be presented. So this is the first aircraft. So this is actually a float plane. So it's also an STOL aircraft used for commuted passenger. Uh, and these are the following specifications of the aircraft. It has a cruise speed of 314.8 kilometer per hour and an operating altitude of 7,620 meters. And it has a maximum range of 1,815 kilometer. And these are the other specs. Uh, Sir, can I go to the next aircraft?
Just hold on. I'm just going through this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So this is the second aircraft. You could have seen this aircraft in the earlier presentation. That is the water bomber. So water bomber also comes under the category of amphibious planes as a flying boat because of the design of the fuselage. You can see that there is a hull-shaped design on the bottom of the fuselage. So this purpose of this is for aerial firefighting, and these are the following specifications. It also has the similar cruise speed and the the range is to be 2,427 kilometer, and the maximum takeoff weight is 19,890 kg. So this has the largest fuel capacity among our survey aircrafts.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yes, sir. We have one more.
Yeah.
So this is actually an experimental aircraft. We chose this because of this unique design. So the this design has a tadpole shaped design, and one more thing is like they have a low wing configuration. So most of the flying boats or float planes will have an high wing configuration to get to make the aircraft safe when it lands on a medium to high tide. But in this case, it is used for, since it is used for recreation purposes, they have kept it as a low wing. So this has the following specifications. And
Okay.
yes, sir, can I go to the final slide?
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. So these were our final inferences. So
Mm.
the propulsion system is present on the top of the aircraft. That is to prevent the water from entering into it, and the anti-corrosive material is the material property of the plane. And the
Mm.
third point tells us whether our aircraft is float plane or flying boat. This gives us a different advantages and disadvantages
Mm.
because flying boat has to withstand the load directly on the fuselage. So this makes it difficult to land on high tides and on rough landing. So float plane has a bit advantage over flying boat, but float planes would be having only floats which helps them to balance. So the fourth point is actually wing sponsons is an extension from the wing which prevents them from sinking into the water. So this will be present on all the aircrafts, like you can see in the previous aircrafts of Canadair and all. And the fifth point is the major point, like the performance is reduced to increase the
Hmm.
water landing ability. So the drag on the aircraft will actually increase due to the presence of floats, or even the hull shape design is not actually aerodynamically much efficient. So this makes this aircraft have a reduced performance, and this aircraft has to overcome this boundary layer. So because it will be flying close to the sea level, it will be
Hmm.
influenced by the sea winds mostly. And
Okay.
and the last point is the application, sir.
Application means?
Uh, they have search and rescue application, military applications,
Hmm.
and in
Hmm. Hmm.
aerial fighting, recreation, and medical evacuations.
Okay, okay, okay.
Uh,
Now I'm giving you one more application, tourism.
yes, sir.
Okay. So your design
Mm.
is for tourists. Okay. Now I want you to commute between Kolkata and Gangtok.
Sorry, sir, can you start again? Can you say that?
Kolkata, Kolkata. Your range, everything is decided by this. Kolkata and Gangtok. You know, Gangtok is capital of Sikkim.
Yes, sir.
So very beautiful area.
Uh,
And then from there,
mm.
uh, it has to fly to Nainital. Where is Nainital?
Nainital. I have heard that place, but
Uh, can someone help him? Where is Nainital from the class?
Sir, Uttarakhand?
Uttarakhand. Is he correct?
I'm not sure, sir. Uttarakhand or Himachal, I'm not sure, one of the two.
Uttarakhand, yeah.
Himachal.
Uttarakhand, right, yeah. There's a lake in Nainital. See whether it is good enough. Okay. We don't bother about the regulations for this design. We assume you can land in Nainital Lake.
Mm.
Okay. So it should be able to land in Nainital Lake. Okay. Then in Gangtok, in snow, it has to land. Okay. Should be able to land in snow. And of course, in Kolkata, normal landing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So these three things. Then after that, I mean, there's a stop in between Kolkata to Gangtok to,
Ah,
so you can refuel at Gangtok.
okay, sir. So actually, Nainital Lake is the destination.
Nainital Lake is what. Then after the lake, you can go. If there's an airport, you go near the airport, refuel and come back.
Okay, sir.
Hmm?
Mm.
I'm telling all this for the determining your range. Then the service ceiling and altitude which you have to fly, and also the takeoff and the runway length will determine your takeoff and landing lengths.
Mm.
All this is inherent in your this innocuous specification.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and at a time I want to take 30 passengers.
Ah.
Okay, design it and give me the best
Yes, sir.
possible design and give me. I'm a very commercial fellow. I
Ah.
want to earn as much money, make as much profit as possible by this venture.
Okay, sir. So only these
Okay,
specifications, sir, from
yeah,
Kolkata to Gangtok to Nainital,
mm.
and
Yeah,
then they'll
back
and
and then
then the
back
aircraft.
and then back.
Ah.
You determine which time of the year and which season.
Mm.
If in some season Gangtok is not advisable, you should be able to fly directly from Kolkata to Nainital also. Or if you can do it all round the year, fine. Up
Okay,
to
sir.
you.
Sir,
Hmm?
and the return journey is from the Nainital Lake to a nearby airport or to Kolkata back, sir?
No, no. You refuel at airport, then
Ah.
it should be to uh, same route. It will go back to Gangtok, refuel, and come back to Kolkata.
Okay. So it's a to and fro journey.
Yeah, to and fro via Gangtok.
Ah, okay, sir.
But see whether the weather. I mean, I want to make as much money as possible.
Ah.
Will it be you see, what is the best option for me throughout the year? What I should do.
Mm.
So you have to bother about the operations also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. We'll meet
Thank.
next class. I think it's taken too much of your time today. What we have CFD today, so we'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow is holiday,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, a holiday.
Bakrid.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. Bakri. So, wish all Muslims a good Bakri. Then,
Happy.
thank you. Happy Bakri. Thank you. So, bye then. See you on the third hour.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.